Well, hello everyone. Hi Pip. Hi Nop. Hello Necro. Hi Spy. Hello Samurai. Oh, so you visited the Asian supermarket today, Dumpressa? Noise, noise, noise. Hi Spy. A Fallout stream win? Oh, I'm not going to play Fallout, but I am going to play something very, very similar come Tuesday. I believe it's called Atomfall. It looks like Fallout set like in the UK that is much greener. But other than that, it seems to have the same wacky sense of humor, post-apocalyptic stuff, and all that other good stuff. So I'll be playing that on Tuesday. Hi Andy. Balls. Or wait, is that Thursday? I'm thinking it's Thursday now that I'm thinking about it. I think it comes out on a Thursday. Hi, Crow. I am Superman. Ah, thank you. I'm doing good, Andy. Hi, Soup. Fallout meets Doctor Who. It is pretty much there, Spy. Definitely go look it up. It looks like it's going to be a fun game, and I'll be playing that Thursday night. Because I am pretty sure on Xbox it's showing like in. Let's see. Atomfall. There it is coming. In 4 days, 12 hours, and 53 minutes. So coming on the 27th. So the 27th would be Thursday. Hi, Razorfang. Hello, Zero. But anyway, today it's going to be a very Miku night. It's going to be a lot of Vocaloid songs and everything. So most of them are from like the Miku group. Hi, Incubus. All right. Have a good night, Daily Divine. But yeah, so today like was a very unproductive day. I went like on walmart.com last night and put together my grocery list and like put it all in, set up like time to pick it up, and then I'm like, you know what? Might have to wake up just a little bit early to get it, but it'll be fine. And so I went up, like got up early to go get it, and like pulled into like Walmart because like normally they like buzz you about like 10 minutes before the pick time, and I never did get my buzz, and so I'm sitting there like going, well, what's going on? So I checked the app, and like I never hit the final button of the checkout process. And so I'm like, uh, uh, you know, oh well. You have Walmart in home, so they like actually bring it to you. Noise. They come in and put it away for you. No way. Have a good night, Incubus. What is in my grocery list? Well, there is bleach, some ammonia. But I do have bleach in there. Just laundry stuff, because I of course don't have any of that currently here at the house. So I picked some up. You tip the nice lesbian girl like $20 every time. Ah. Soup needs a man to do man things so badly. I know he'll pay like apparently a lesbian fortune to carry his fiber supplements. Well, that does sound nice, but I assume that there's like probably a $20 charge to get it in home, $10 to $20 charge, and then $20 a tip for the person. Yeah, that seems like that could get spendy pretty quickly. You have a Milky Way? Ah, nice. I am jealous. You don't have to tip. Yeah, you do. uh, um, everything costs the same as normal. I'm suspicious of that. Because I think it's going to be like, how DoorDash is like, yeah. This is totally the normal price. And I'm like, no, I was just at McDonald's yesterday. I know you're charging me a buck more for the meal itself. You never have to tip. Well, I would say you always have to tip, but the option of not tipping is always there, so you can voice your disapproval. But if everything was done correctly, then you probably should tip. She knows where everything goes. Oh my. Yeah. Uh. Hi, Cyrus. But anyway, Cyrus, if you missed it, apparently Soup has a lesbian that comes to his house and puts things where they belong. And so now I'm just like imagining like, little plugs and whatnot that, Soup might order and like, do you know where this goes? Oh, indeed I do. Oh, and then plus, if you got a Walmart in-home like subscription thing, then like um, you'd have to have somebody in your house. Ugh. I mean, ugh. And then they would come in and they would see how you live. This sounds terrible. Necro, jinx, jinx, jinx. Let's just say I would not allow anybody in my house currently. Even if it was like a long lost friend, that I haven't seen like in a year, decade, or more, they'd be like, can I come in for a second? I'd be like, no. It's like, I just really need to use the bathroom. I'd be like. Well, there's the gas station just down the road. You don't live in filter, squalor, impressive, but you're unstable enough not to trust anyone in your personal space. I know. What could they do? They could be like leaving stuff. Yeah. I am the type of person that would clean up for their cleaning person. Yes. Now all you need is a cleaning person. You love your cleaning girls? You're starting to poke around for some assets for Ferality now that they've released their style guide. What are you thinking, Cyrus? Have you got any type of costume in mind? Soup pays extra if they wear short skirts and thigh highs. Hello, all that silver. Hi, Valor. Something pajama-like. I would assume that, like, Soup would make it like a good, boss in that situation for the girls. But I do need to find, like, speaking of the pajamas and whatnot, I do need to find a night outfit for Dear Boy here, and so this might give me an excuse to look for one. How you doing tonight, Spirit Fox? For virality, you're going to get one of those long sleeping caps. Ah, that would be adorable. Let's see, what would be some nice sleeping loungewear? I can get like a giant nightshirt with like my own body printed on it. Like in my normal outfit. Super disappointed. Filet of fish is gone from McDonald's and nobody has something similar. The local Arby's has a like a fish sandwich right now that they're hawking. I have no idea anything about it other than I saw it like as I was driving by. Now see, that's when I need like Samurai here. So Samurai can be like, no, 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 I suck, yeah. And I'll be like, well, Samurai's, very astute. Uh, Soup's flower to you king hasn't arrived yet. I'd be like, that's terrible. It's going to be potpourri by the time you get it. I know. I'm teasing you, Samurai. You're a sweetie. He's gay. He has a special connection to classical music. What have you done, Crow? Oh my goodness. Is this something that we can mention on Twitch? Mm-hmm. Hello, N64 gamer. It's kind of crazy though to think that like now all the AI music is all just basically this. It's all Vocaloid and whatnot, and so I wonder how the Vocaloid voices are doing now. This was pre AI, but yeah, I know. It makes you wonder. Stream Elements has a plugin for marathons that can add time for follow subs, bits, etc., but can't seem to be set for less than 500 bits. And adding time manually seems to be a pain. Ah. So you have to do 500 bits to extend time. That seemed kind of reasonable. But then you would have it like, weren't you going to do like 20 minutes per 500 bits anyway? Hello, mafioso. Hi, Grumpy. Yeah, but you want the option to do like 100 bits for 5 minutes. That makes sense. Hello, Wishstream. Can I do a MMD dance video? I think I have a couple, but like sadly the dear boy here doesn't do like the MMD dances very well because his face goes while all the rest of like the characters will do facial animations. But I think I do have a couple of them on a different one. Hey Pip, come here. Come here, Pip. Come here. Aww. Look at this itty bitty dragon. Such a good girl. Aww. Pip is so cute and small. I'm just gonna carry you in my arms. Okay. Aww. Okay, Pip. I'm gonna let you down. Now remember, okay, you have wings. You should be able to fly. We'll find out really quick. Here you go. Ah. Ah, Pip, fly, fly, Pip, fly. Hello, Wolfie Fluffy Furry. You try a chocolate cream dance last year? Uh-huh. I am Necro. I'm very much more of a throw first and ask if they can fly later type. Be like, yoink! Wait, they can fly, can't they? Yeah, well, about to find out. Eileen. I'm doing good, Mr. Match. How about yourself? That poor cat. Hey, I was told that poodles could fly, and I assumed that since poodles can fly, cats can too. Done packing for tonight, Lane? Ah. So when do you get on the road? When is your trip being started? You can't fly. You're only a baby dragon. Ah, well, you gotta learn sometime, Pip. The 29th? Ah, nice. And so 6 more days. You can do it. Moving is terrible, but you'll be a lot happier once you get to your new place. But I do think I have a couple of MMD videos. Wonder what I did with them. Wonder if I put them in my green screen world. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Or I guess we can go to an MMD world later tonight. Hey, just go to an MMD world later. Do a little bit of automated dancing. MMMD. Apparently so. Yeah, so anyway, ended up like putting my order back through, so I'll be actually be getting groceries tomorrow. Oh, and I ended up buying something from like Amazon that I totally did not need. But anyway, am I staying busy this week? Yeah, I got tons of stuff to do. Now let's see if I actually do any of them. I got like, yeah, I got projects galore. But tonight, I think I'm going to do like a 3-hour stream and then do a little bit of hangout in VRChat. Um, yeah, a shorter stream tonight, but still like a little bit of hangout after. But anyway, I was like shopping for groceries on Walmart, and they have like this wonderful like gluten-free companies called Cats, like a KATZ. Still that jagged from the move and not used to things being so early. Uh, honestly, my social battery is like near zero. Like the streams are being a little bit more challenging than normal right now. So I'm just going to take myself and like give myself an extra hour to take off and not worry about it. Exactly as Samurai saying is so just trying to manage things with everything else that's going on. So anyway, I found this wonderful like little companies called Cats, and they make gluten-free donuts. And it's funny because they taste exactly like normal donuts. And you know that the like crappy donuts that you'll get like off the store shelves, the donuts, you know. And surprisingly, it is difficult to get like anything that is not flour based to taste like those little crappy donuts. So anyway, they have this company that they sell them. They're insanely good. They taste just like the little cheap crappy donuts, you know, but it has no flour in it. But they have to stay frozen, and so like getting them delivered is always kind of expensive, and so they offered free shipping if you buy like $50 worth of little donuts. And I'm like, that is so not worth it. That still, It's like the price of things, is about like $5 to $6 for each individual item, and it comes in like a giant box, and I'm just like, I do not need that many donuts. But at the same time, I'm like, free shipping, that doesn't cost you anything, and it has to stay frozen, blah blah blah. And I'm like, that's normally pretty expensive shipping. And finally, I'm like, okay. So I end up buying it, so I'm going to get like almost a dozen different things of donuts here in a couple of days. So yeah, so in a couple of days I'm going to be eating like a king, a very fat, like sugared up king, but like, oh, it's going to be delicious. And that's what I figured, Necro, is that normally the boxes come with quite a bit of donuts in them, and so I'm going to eat like half a box a day, and that will last me for like a good month, and I'll have like a nice little treat every day. But if you ever know anybody that needs gluten-free snacks and whatnot, definitely look up a company called Katz, KATZ, and they have like just basically normal junk food that people who for whatever reason can't have gluten can still have a little taste of junk food. And then I'm going to try cream of rice. I got that ordered, so I'm interested to see what that's like. So instead of cream of wheat, it's cream of rice. Because like cream of wheat has always been like my go-to. Like when I've been very, very, very sick or ill, it's like it's like what can you stomach? Just some cream of wheat, And so anyway, that's been one thing that I really, really have been missing is that I don't have like that comfort food when I'm really, really sick or ill. And so I'm hoping that this cream of rice will taste as good, if not, at least somewhat as good. Oats are gluten free. Oh, I know. I still have tons of oatmeal and everything. No grits? Well, grits are kind of meh. I like grits, but it's like for whatever reason I like just butter and sugar in them. And that is also another thing that I had tons and tons growing up. But for whatever reason, cream of wheat was like, I don't know, it's just when I get sick, I want a Gatorade and I want some cream of wheat. And it's like, this is it. That's all I want. I know, it's crazy, huh, Cyrus? But we are definitely going a little bit retro tonight. Talk to a live agent via chat takes you to a bot. Actually, it's been kind of fun with like some of the customer service stuff lately. Is like, okay, am I talking to a person or am I talking to AI and trying to figure it out? So is AI still terrible with like recent events? Is that like, 'cause used to be my go-to, is that just ask about anything that recent happening. There's a chat roulette like website where you get to talk to someone and you have to guess if it's another person or AI. Hmm. Did I see the deer Soren posted in AI art? You made the manliest sound when you saw it. I did. It's cute and adorable. I know, and it's kind of sad that I don't have a 9 cat. Yan, yan cat. Okay, yeah. You think GPT-3 has the ability to somewhat search the web for new stuff, but most AIs are limited to the date they are trained? Hmm. But yeah, it's like with all the AI different bots and whatnot, going to Reddit now is just it's painful to go through like the comments anymore. Um, it's like if people are just sitting there doing like slight comments and whatnot, yeah, like a sentence or two, and I'm like, how do you even know anymore if you're talking to a real person or if you're arguing with somebody's bot? You expected ASMR, not an absolute banger? Well, hello, Blistically. ASMR is usually at near the end of the stream. Like for the final hour of the stream, I like to do cuddle time, and so there's a lot of like cuddling and whatnot. And the first hour or two is just whatever I feel like. And tonight it was Miku. But I'm glad that you liked it. You never make it that late, Grumpy? Aw. Well, Grumpy, Just for you. Well, let's go do some cuddle time right now, and then we'll continue on some dancing and whatnot later. Let's see, where should we go do cuddling tonight? And we are going to go super slow, super like subdued, and I'm thinking some Enya. Yeah, it's gonna be yeah, and we're going to the super chill playlist. Let's see, what should we do? Let's go to the normal fireplace. Let's see. Let's find my mellow playlist. And we still have like 3 or 4 minutes of this song, so we'll skip this one and go straight to our mellow one. Wait, is this a stream tonight or a 3 a.m. commercial for CDs? Welcome, raccoons. Yeah, pure mood. We actually played that CD one time. It was terrible. The first couple of songs were great, and the play that you hear on the commercial, were really, really good. But the entire album, oof, 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 that was not good. And hello, Dumpster Jedi. Definitely put you in some kind of mood. I know, imagine if you had paid $20 for it. I am having a really good day, Dumpster. Oh, you found one of your Holy Grail CDs, Grumpy? Extremely obscure. Been looking for it for 20 years. A local band that everybody thought would would break big back in the day, but didn't found a local media site. Ah, awesome. That is really good to hear, Grumpy. Deciding if you want to do chili dogs or mac and cheese and hot dogs. Mac and cheese, hot dogs, and some chili. Don't decide on just one. That way you can have, like, you know, if you throw it all together in one giant bowl, you'll have enough for like the next day as well. And chili mac always tastes better the next day. I have no idea what it is about, like, it sitting in the fridge over the night, but it does actually improve the taste. Wait, Necro made some chili? Enjoy the pizza, Lane. Hi, Rocky. It's from a Miku song. hmm. Crow. You little cutie, come here. Oh, what? So what all did you put in your chili, Necro? Nothing fancy, some beans, various veggies, and some tofu. Ads will be starting up here in about a minute. That does sound good. Like, I don't think I've ever had a meatless chili, so that does sound like it would be a fun adventure. Think next time you'll probably get some fake meat for it rather than tofu? Mm. I think with chili, at least for me, you just expect there to be some type of ground beef in it. Yeah. So having something with a similar texture would go a long way towards like making it seem, I don't know, normal. Although my sister one time did make a type of chili that was with chicken and some type of white beans, and it was white sauce. And I never understood exactly what was in there, but it tasted delicious. Chili verde. Like I said, it's like, is that what a white sauce chili is? Oh, Necro. Um, I can't remember if I ever asked you this or not, but how do you feel about lab-grown meat? You know, would lab-grown meat still be on your nah, it's meat list? Or would it be something that as long as, no animal was maltreated from gathering the cells um, that you wouldn't care? Huh, that was weird. As long as nothing died to make it, you'd be okay with eating it. Mm. Chili verde, typically a light chili, but technically a green chili. Hmm. Well, I will have to look up chili verde then, because all I know is it was delicious. Yeah, because I know a lot of people are going, ooh, yuck, lab grown meat, blah, blah, blah. But, having been a farmer and raised cattle and all that other good stuff is like, um, I would totally eat lab grown meat. Because honestly, cows, when they're calves and whatnot, are adorably like dorks and whatnot. Um, Thankfully, they get to be like, you know, mean and grumpy when they get older. But oh my goodness, like yeah, um, calves are just like stupid little like. Think about the stupidest, dumbest dog you've ever had, and that's how like calves act. So if lab grown meat becomes a thing, yeah, I would totally eat it over normal meat all the time. Not that you've ever been very close to one, alas, you're a city slicker. Hmm. If you could ever get a chance to go to like a family farm, basically, never go to one of the ones that have miles upon miles upon miles of like cows and whatnot. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to go to a family farm, definitely interact with like the calves and whatnot. They are fun little critters to play around with. But with chili dogs, with your quarter-pound hot dog, oh my goodness! There's now I want a quarter-pound hot dog. I think I might be a little bit hungry. I always found it weird. Like I said, being growing up like with my grandfather, basically had a dream of being a rancher, but um, nothing that they did with his cattle and whatnot ever brought a profit. And so it was always subsidized by like their monthly income on like, and so, but he had that um like movie cowboy thing in his head where he was going to be a rancher, and so he and my stepfather like would always try to be raising cattle and whatnot, and so got to um like be around like that entire process, you know. You're just over at the neighbor's bottle feeding two cows. Aw, that is awesome, Mock. You will say buying the current fake meats is starting to add up compared to just buying ground beef. It's ridiculous. Oh, I know. Is like I was mentioning earlier, is um buying the gluten free anything is automatically twice the price of anything that I would normally get. So if I get gluten free pretzels, which by the way are delicious, definitely recommend them. If I get gluten free pretzels, then it's like twice the price of a normal bag of pretzels. And so I would assume that buying fake meat is pretty similar. Hmm. So how you doing tonight, Kuvo? And I've been meaning to try them. I've been very, very curious about the alternate meats. But that is one thing that kind of does keep me away from it, is the fact that I can go get 2 pounds of ground beef for the same price as 1 pound of this artificial stuff that I may not like. The sweet meats. But that is kind of funny, is that it's one of those things, again, that like my stepfather did to kind of try to man me up a little bit more, is that like during one winter he got a calf, and that was my responsibility, is to feed it all the time. Yeah. Uh, and I'm like, it was one of those things that, like, yes, I am sure that waking my ass up, at the wee hours of the morning and going to feed um this calf like giant bottles of like mixed milk, um just basically baby formula that's been like in huge amounts. And I'm like, yeah, this will definitely make me more manly. Oh, and you might be called in for overtime. Some workers rather drink than show up. It happens. Well, hopefully you don't. And you get to kick back and relax. Teaches you how needy babies are and makes you never want to have them. This is true. It's night shift and you're up at 9 a.m. Yeah, I would just let your boss know. Then again, I probably shouldn't take like advice about work from me. I've always been a terrible employee, which I can admit, because I have been the type that'd be like, "Oh, wow, that sounds like a you problem, yeah." No, you guys got drunk and couldn't come into night shift. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's terrible. Yeah, Spy. I think definitely should not listen to my job advice. Hello, Jesse Bun. Hmm. Welcome, welcome. How do you explain this gap in your resume? Oh, that's when I was a femboy streamer. Aw, why thank you, Jesse. Hi, Carface. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be like something I can gladly put on my resume going forward. Well, when I'm not like doing my normal job routines, I'm a femboy deer on the internet. I made more as a femboy streamer than I ever did working a real job. That's the goal, Spy. That's the dream. Still working on getting there. True, Samurai. One day, one day. You're at work? Ah, poor thing. Just need extra blue Twitch streams? I know. We'll have to get Samurai hooked up on some extra streams or something. Still waiting for whenever a body pillow? I know, I do need to get one. Waiting for just 10 away from 3.6? Ah, I know. mm. So what date again were you thinking about, Samurai, for doing the unlimited stream? Thank you, Andy. And welcome, Dylan. And welcome, Jesse Bun. Not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. Noise, noise, noise. Cheers, Andy. Freeze. It's a stick up? Oh my. A stick up where? You'll never take my beans. Ah. Well, good luck, Kubo. Night night. If your boss asks, tell them that a deer on the internet is very upset with them. See you later, bud. Try and have fun at work. Hi, Chef Bowtie. I know I need to do some more work on my avatars and whatnot. I need to get my face tracking in a spot where I really, really like it. Because now it looks just a little weird. But that's going to be a lot of Blender work. Oh, a new Dead or Alive Venus Vacation? Ah, nice, nice, nice. When is that one coming out? Will it blend? Yeah, I know enough to change all the animations for the face and whatnot. It's just, it's it's going to take a lot of time. Which comes out at the end of this week, a week for delivery from Play Asia. Okay. Night night, Grumpy. Need your cowboy outfit. I know I need a cowboy outfit. I need a punk outfit. What I need a janitorial outfit. Ah, no problem, Grumpy. Have a good night, Grumpy. A cow outfit. If I did cow outfit, it'd have giant udders in the front. Also need a hippie outfit so I can use the 60s playlist of yours on Spotify. I do need a like something with a tie-dye shirt or something like that. Yeah, if I got a shark outfit, that's all I would do. I would torture everybody with like baby shark. The suit from Saturday Night Fever. tie-dye shirt with fringe vest, bell bottoms, and rose-colored sunglasses. Yeah. Hello, Daring Dragoon. Doing pretty good. A fairly unproductive day, but a good day nonetheless. See you soon, Spirit. Necro. Come here, Necro. Put your head on my chest. There you go. Such a good boy. Aw, thank you, Racky. Oh, I keep forgetting. Is I here I have like a corner of the wall that I like to hang out in. It has like I put like couch cushions. I had this weird 70s sectional that I absolutely adored. But sadly, one of the times that I was out and about and like not currently at the house, my daughter like calls me up and goes like, "Oh, I need a couch." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, just go to my place and like grab my couch out of my house, and you can put that into yours. Blah blah. And I'm like, that was one of the dumbest ideas I ever did in my entire life. I love that couch. Night night, Dylan. I know I did give her my comfy couch, like I have regretted it ever since. I'm like, ah. But anyway, somehow like a couple of the cushions got left here, and so they are like 90-degree cushions. They're actually, you know, a big old L shape thing, and so I got those up against the wall. And now, yeah, they are floor cushions, and but well, here I'll show you. Let's see, where am I in my room? Ah, okay, we'll have to do a little bit of crawling. Let's bring some windows over here. Hey, Sparky. Hello, Fate. Hmm. So it is very, very comfortable. Oh, that's right. That's right. I ended up taking off one of my strands here because like it gets a lot of pressure right here for my cable. I think the entire room, like I have like it's stretched and like so I have 6 or 7 of those little pulleys that are all pulling like the back of this cord to my head. I'm here in the corner. Hmm. But it is very, very comfortable. Let's see if I can make it fit in here with it. Does allow me to like rest my head against the wall and be like all cozy. Well, still in the thing. Well, I'll be on tonight a little bit after the stream. I think tonight I'm going to have a 3-hour stream and then hop in to where everybody can come in if they want, and I'll spend an hour or two here in VRChat. I can never control this thing. But yeah. So I can be but now I can be like I'll be all leaned up and cozy. If my knee would not do it. There we go. Come here, Fee. Aww. Look at this cutie. Aww. But it is pretty nice to be able to just kick back and relax. Why, thank you, Dragoon. Let's see, my water bottle should be around here. There we are. Cheers, Dang Dragoon. Water went down the wrong pipe on that one. Oh, we were talking about the Baconator the other day. Not to be outdone, Burger King now has their own half-pound burger with like tons of strips of bacon on it. It's called the Bacon King. So I saw that on the menu today, and I was like, okay, let's give it a try. Seems we're always talking about the Baconator. Well, no, not technically. Tonight we're talking about the Bacon King. And the Bacon King is actually really good. I was surprised. Daring and Dragoon and Samurai, Jinx, Jinx. BK is on Uber Eats, but not DoorDash. Huh, that is weird. What I found at Burger King is like, thank you, Otto. And you drink paint? We've all been there. BK used to have Surge, like the drink. I know that. Which one was talking about doing surge pricing? Yeah, you're getting older, Fate. Time just passes faster. Happens to the best of us. Time only passes when you're having fun, otherwise it drags. But now I am seriously looking forward to my like 12 boxes of donuts. I need my dozen of like dozen boxes of donuts. Exactly, Samurai. I would be a fool to pass up like that many donuts for $50. That was a really good deal. But and so buying that, I found out that one of the local stores, I think it's a Smith's, actually carries one of their other frozen cakes. So I think I'm going down there tomorrow, and I'm going to get one of their lemon cakes. So it's going to be like a little gluten-free lemon cake. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. I am going to get caked. I'll try not to eat the entire thing, which will be very, very small. But still, probably shouldn't eat the entire thing in one setting. But you never know. Which donuts? There is a brand of donuts called Cats, and that's KATZ. And they do gluten-free donuts and cakes, and they are really, really good. And by that I mean they taste like they should. If you think about like having a glazed donut, like a glazed cake type donut, it even though this is gluten free, it tastes exactly like a glazed type cake donut. The only problem with them is that they have to stay frozen. They are not shelf stable. So it's not something that you can take with you because these spoil fairly quickly. So if my freezer goes out, that means I have to eat all my donuts. Ugh, I'd hate for my freezer to go out. Accidentally kicked the cord out. Oh no, my freezer's gone out. I better hurry and eat all these donuts. Let's see, we have ads starting up here in a couple of minutes. I think when they do, I'm going to hurry and run to the bathroom. Then we'll come back and we'll probably do some more Miku music. Which that means we'll probably get repeats of what we already heard, but well. Say la vie. Ooh, they did have some jelly-filled pastries that I was thinking about getting, but um, basically the pastries, I really, really like apple pastries. And the other two was blueberry and some other thing that I wasn't really too fond of. And I'm like,
I don't want to get 3 boxes of something and only really look forward to like one box. You know, the other two I'd just be kind of something sweet. Yeah.
And will be starting here in about a minute. Ooh, now I need to find a gluten-free Bavarian cream pie. Ooh, yes, yes, I do. Okay, go ahead and put you guys here in the fireplace. Roast some marshmallows. Discuss current events. Gripe about something if you wish. I'll be right back. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Well, let's see. Where should we go next? Do it until you find. And now for something completely different. But who was it was saying that they haven't watched Cowboy Bebop yet? We definitely need to get them to like see the series. 10 hasn't? Ah. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop is still by far my favorite. Um, it just hits like everything really, really well. Favorite episode was the mushroom one. Oh yeah, that was a really, really good one. It's the best show that's 90% filler. I know that's. I think one of the reasons why I like it is that we get used to the anime series that like are very plot driven. You know, it's just absolutely like from you have to watch like every season. Cowboy Bebop, you could miss like 5 or 6 episodes and still be like, oh, okay, I know what's going on. I think the main plot got driven like in a handful of episodes, yeah. And the rest of it is just like their misadventures. Mm. And I, of course, don't remember the name, but Samurai, the name of the people who made the Cowboy Bebop and um, all the rest of the series. Ah, why thank you, Nekro. Watanabe. But anyway, watch anything by Watanabe, and the music is going to be phenomenal. What about Aeon Flux? Eon Flux was good, but at the same time, terrible. It was a weird mix of like, this is some of the most awesome shit I've ever seen, and this is just the stupidest, most like non tied together plot whatsoever. Eon Flux was an anime series that was on MTV, or I shouldn't say series. It was shorts that were on MTV. What was it? The cartoon show, Liquid Television. 21 episodes over 3 seasons. Yeah, yeah. A live action movie. Okay, the live action movie was terrible, but it wasn't like, Avatar terrible. It came close. It was close to Avatar terrible, but yeah. But see, at least that's the bottom point. You can go be like, well, it wasn't Avatar. I'm like, okay. Fun fact, Eon Flux was created by Peter Chung, who previously worked on, of all things, Rugrats. Nice. It's always kind of fun to see where like creative people cut their teeth at. Rumor is they made Eon Flux because he was sick of animating clumsy babies and made the furthest thing that he could. I don't know. Kind of similar. And now I kind of want to rewatch Eon Flux. See if by rewatching it, if it makes any more sense. Which at the time did not. Oh, speaking of rewatching shows, did you ever end up rewatching Spawn there, Spy or Samurai? It's disjointed kind of on purpose. It has anti-continuity. Yeah, I'll snap for that. Yeah. Well, if you can ever tie like Soup's feet down, let me know because it was. I remember enjoying the series, and I wouldn't mind rewatching it. Jung specifically wanted the episodes to not have anything to do with one another and kind of each be their own timeline. Hence why Aeon dies in all the original shorts. Ah. Spoilers? Oh my gosh. I always kind of like the idea that, um, spoilers for a 30-year-old series of shorts. I am. I mean, you never know. You have the DVD set for Eon Flux. You haven't ripped it yet? Oh, nice. But I like to think that all the Eon Fluxes are all related. You're just like skipping dimensions. Yeah. And so you're looking for that one prime dimension where she actually succeeds. do, 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 do. Cozy Cat Boy. Oh, we haven't had Cozy Cat Boy out for a while. Remember the head from Liquid Television? Or the big head? Mm-hmm. Hello, Sunset Ape. Daring Dragoon wants head pat. Aww. Come here, Dragoon. Aww. The head. The head had a big head with a little alien living in it that would pop out and kick people's asses. I kind of remember it. It's kind of like a really vague memory, though. It was very strange. Hmm. I still like the Max. The Max was amazing. It was, the more you watched it, the more and bleaker it got. Yeah, but it was a really, really good show. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely go see it. But it's really, really well done. The animation was good. And they stole a couple of animation tricks where, wow, did they like to recycle their animations? But, yeah, they were trying to tell a fairly big story with a very limited budget. So you kind of give them, like, you know what? That's fine. But yeah, so if you haven't seen it before or ever heard of it, definitely look up The Max. It is a wonderful, wonderful series. I like to think of it more as a slightly animated visual comic. Yeah, it is. It that describes it very, very well. But it is, and you will need to be emotionally prepared. And that's what's great about the Max is that it was like very, very close to the comic book. So they did like lift images straight from it. You had a few issues of the comics and they gave you some issues. I know. It's like, it was a great series, but man, it should have came with a warning. Hmm. It's like watching, what is it? Ever read the Preacher visual novels? I have not. It's kind of been on my list of things to do, but never did get to them. Highly recommend them. The TV series, not so much. I think I started watching the series. Didn't it kind of peter out? I don't remember it ever finishing its run. Night Night Zero. But anyway, if you get it, like, one of my favorite movies is actually Sin City. And it was because of like how it was made and everything. The actual subject matter and everything else, like, man, that was like one of the few movies that I watched that at the end of it, I actually left the theater like physically ill. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that was not a good time, but oh my God, that was amazing. Yeah, so the original Sin City, I really, really enjoyed it, just because of how much effort that they took to recreate like a comic feel to it. The TV series concluded? Oh, it did. Oh, okay. Well, I will have to go back to it then. But like, yeah. So Sin City, like the subject matter and everything, how dark and gritty and blah blah blah. You know, not my normal forte or of movies that I like to watch. Usually, if it doesn't have lasers, then I'm like, eh. If nobody casts like a fireball, or if there's not a laser being shot, then I really don't care. So Sin City was not in my normal like viewing movies, but still, the it felt like the absolute reverence that they had for the source material was able. You could see it like from the get go. Sin City TV series? Wait, there's a Sin City TV series? What? No, I was talking about the movie, the very first one. There was a Sin City TV series? I didn't know that. But yeah. So if you haven't seen it, definitely recommend watching it. It's just not a good time. It's not your feel good, happy, lucky movie. Yeah. Check it out. It's a bad watch. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can like necessarily recommend a movie better than that. It's like literally, I was physically ill after watching it. Go see it. It was great. And as much as I enjoyed 300, I still have yet to see the sequel. You joke, but you crave new experience in media, so that would actually sell you on it. Yes, 301. And I think that's like 300 to me was like one of those, unique movie experiences, that like after like, the slow motion, like fighting and all that at the time was like, wow, knee. And then after that, everybody did it and it was overdone. And like, so by the time the second one rolled around, you're like, nah, should I even watch it? I don't know. I don't think you knew there was even a sequel. Oh, there was, and from my understanding, is that it was not good. Yeah, 300. The sequel was basically the search for more money. And exactly how like the first one ended. There was like, yeah, so there was not a lot of uh was it impetuous? Not what? Oh, what is the word? Whatever that word is, that prompts you to go do something. Anyway, that was very, very much missing in the sequel. Impetus? I'm not saying that right. Impetus. Anyway, impetus? That seems so wrong, though. Oh, well. Impetus. So there was no any, like giant impetus to go see it. Ever seen Hobo with a Shotgun? I have not. I try to steer away from any movies that are like I don't even know the premise of Hobo with a Shotgun. But anything that could actually happen in real life, I try to steer away from those. It's like so um like if there was anything that's like based off like real life blah blah blah, then I don't watch them. Oh, it's far from reality. Oh, okay. So like 80 slasher films, I can watch 80 slasher films. Yeah, because it's over the top. It's like, so absurd. I can watch them like and just eat popcorn and whatnot. But anything that is like grounded and in real life, I cannot watch. Tomorrow is Iron Giant and Road to El Dorado. Ah, nice, nice, nice. So movie night tomorrow on in Discord will be, Road to El Dorado and The Iron Giant, both excellent movies. So that sounds like it's going to be a good time. And thanks for reminding me, Spy. And then on Monday, we'll have our normal meetup, and that will be at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then tonight, I will be on for a little bit after the stream if anybody wants to get together. Aw, why thank you, Crow. Trying to think of whatever other movies like I really enjoyed watching. I'm glad I watched them, but I'll never watch them again. Schindler's List. Absolutely amazing movie. So well done. Never watching it again. Not even if you paid me. Saving Private Ryan, another really insanely good show. I will never watch again. Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up is really good, but it is exactly like it mirrors real life, just maybe a little bit too well. So it will like, you'll just imprint too much real world like frustration with that movie. But very good show. Do watch it. Schindler's Lust, though? Oh my goodness. Well, maybe I might watch that one. Was supposed to be a comedy and it felt like horror. I know, exactly, Crow. Is it, like I said, it mirrored real life a little bit too well. Um, and so, man, the frustrations that you have now are particularly like now as you're seeing everything in action. Oh, ah. Talking about horrific movies while I listen to Drop Pop Candy. I know, it's the best. It's like a lot of Miku songs. It's like what I really like about Miku is that some of the lyrics, if you listen to the translations, oh my god, they're horrific. Or you're like, man, that's some really deep, dark, messed up stuff. But yeah, it's all like sung like super happy and clear. Like yeah. I know it's not Miku, but close enough. It's like in my Miku playlist. Pretty much anything that like sounds peppy. It was Daring Dragoon. Yeah. So it was like those movies. I like that they get made. I like that the subject matter is breached and whatnot. But yeah, they are not ones that I'll ever sit down and rewatch. And of course, Grave of Fireflies. Definitely go watch it once. Never watch it twice. Hmm. Yeah. Hello, Outcal Studios. And hey, Knob. Yeah, Grave of the Fireflies, Fate. Yeah, it's a carefree, um, little adventure. Yeah, like, I can't even continue on with the joke. Well, a couple of kids, they have candy. Yeah. But then again, there's also movies I watched once, and I'm kind of glad I saw it, but at the same time, I'll never watch it again. The Last Matrix. Oh! I love how they took a wonderful IP, got some like wonderful actors, and then just made the most horrific, terrible. It wasn't even horrific. It just was terrible. It was oh, is the Matrix, but boring and lacked any life whatsoever. Oh my goodness. Very glad I watched it because now I know that any series, any movie can be completely ruined, even if you bring in like the original actors and everything. The Matrix was already ruined by the two sequels. I can see that. The sequels, I didn't. The the Matrix movie itself works best as a solo movie. Yes. And then the two sequels I thought were fun, but it didn't improve the first movie in any means. But they were still kind of fun, and like I enjoyed watching them. They were mindless popcorn flicks, yeah. But oh my god, the last one, oh, ah. Ever seen Equilibrium? Equilibrium. It sounds very, very familiar. I have not seen Equilibrium. It's been on my to watch list. I've seen bits and pieces of it, that people have referenced and whatnot, and like, oh, this was a really good scene, and oh, this was really, really well done. But no, I never did see it. I cannot remember the name of the movie even. Trying to see if I can't find her and Google it. Ah, what was that terrible movie with Lucy Liu in it? Ah, there it is. X versus Saver. Or Sever, or whatever. But anyway, if you've ever seen, I think they titled it Ballistic or something. But anyways, Ballistics X versus Sever. Oh my god, that was so bad. It's like my friend and I went and watched it, and like at the time we were like watching MST3K and that, and then we heard that it got bad reviews, and we're like, well, you know what? Yeah, we can still MST3K this if it gets like too terrible. No, it just was a bad show. It's like halfway through it, they just felt like they were rolling B-roll of people shooting guns at random things, and it's just like that that this is just not good. Well, let's see. Arya wants hugs. Aw, Arya. Hmm. Hmm. X versus Ever was before Charlie's Angels too. Yeah, I'm surprised her career like made it past that movie. What's my opinion of Quentin Tarantino movies? Um, they're almost every one of Quentin Tarantino movies are not what I go to the movies for. But I have to go, yeah, some of them were really, really well done, but yeah, they're just not my bag. They're not my bag, baby. Yeah, I'll go with Samurai's reply. What, what do you think of Quentin Tarantino movies? I think he really likes feet. Mm. Yeah, Inglorious Bastards I liked. Kill Bill I enjoyed. But like almost everything else was just like, okay, I can see why people enjoy this, but nah. Yeah, when like if a movie comes out and it has directed by Quentin Tarantino, that to me is a minus. I'm like, okay, I'm either going to watch something really good or kind of pretentious, or just violent to be violent. From Dusk Till Dawn, if you like seeing stripper vampires, and who doesn't like seeing stripper vampires? Hmm. Yeah, so again, tomorrow we'll be having movie night here in Discord. So definitely join up if you haven't. Spy has some really great movies set up, and I've already forgot the names. Spy, do a plug. And then on Monday we'll having our normal like get together. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'll be on a little bit later tonight. So if anybody wants to hop in with me, I'll be starting spinning up a world here in about 10 or 15 minutes. Iron Giant and the Road to El Dorado. Sunday evening. Let's see. And it was. Tonight was a really fun night of streaming, so thank you everybody for everything. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for the subs and the bits. Um, so, like I said, tonight I'll be on after the stream for a little bit. I'll start out that world here in about 10 or 15 minutes. And it was fun to kind of mix things up a little bit tonight and do cuddle time like during the middle of the stream. Um, I should be back on Tuesday. So we'll be doing like a normal stream. Then Wednesday, Samurai will be having his blue stream, and then on Thursday, I'll be playing a game um, called Atomfall, and so that should be fun. It's basically Fallout in Great Britain. So, night night, Robo Knight. Good night, Dumpressa. Good night, Samurai. Night night, Andy. Good night, Crow. Good night, Fate. I lost my place. Night night, Dirges. Good night, Necro. Good night, Spirit Fox. Oh, I need to start my raid. Night night, Jammy the Bunny. Night night, Mock. Good night, Spy. And we will be raiding Yo Yo Yo. So we'll see what they're up to. Night night, Daring Dragoon. All right, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. 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 Bye-bye, everybody on mobile.